The Adventures of Heracles, A Hero's Trials, the Son of Zeus, and the Wrath of Hera. Long ago in ancient Greece, Heracles, known as Hercules in Rome, was born to Zeus, the king of the gods, and a mortal woman, Alcmene. This made him a demigod, blessed with immense strength. However, Zeus's wife, Hera, hated Heracles, for he was proof of her husband's betrayal. She swore to make his life miserable. When Heracles grew into a mighty warrior, Hera drove him into a fit of madness, causing him to kill his own wife and children. Devastated, he sought guidance from the oracle of Delphi, who told him to serve King Eurystheus and complete 12 impossible tasks, the famous 12 labors of Heracles, to atone for his sins. The 12 labors, trials of strength and cunning. Heracles set out to complete the labors, each more difficult than the last. Slay the Nemean lion, a monstrous lion with impenetrable skin. Heracles strangled it with his bare hands and wore its pelt as armor. Defeat the Lernaean Hydra, a many-headed serpent that grew 2 heads for every one cut off. With his nephew Iolaus, he burned the stumps to stop them from regrowing. Capture the golden hind, a sacred deer of Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. Heracles chased it for a year before finally catching it. Capture the Erymanthian boar, a giant raging boar. He drove it into deep snow to weaken and capture it. Clean the Augean stables, filthy stables filled with years of immortal cattle waste. Heracles diverted 2 rivers to wash them clean in a single day. Defeat the Stymphalian birds, deadly birds with metal beaks and poisonous droppings. He used a rattle given by Athena to startle them, then shot them down with arrows. Capture the Cretan bull, a wild fire-breathing bull. He wrestled it into submission and brought it to Eurystheus. Steal the mares of Diomedes, flesh-eating horses of the cruel king Diomedes. Heracles fed Diomedes to his own horses to tame them. Retrieve the belt of Hippolyta, a magical belt worn by the queen of the Amazons. Though the queen was willing to give it to him, Hera tricked the Amazons into attacking, forcing Heracles to fight. Steal the cattle of Geryon, a 3-bodied giant owned magical red cattle. Heracles slew Geryon with his bow and herded the cattle back. Retrieve the golden apples of the Hesperides. The apples were guarded by a deadly dragon. Heracles tricked Atlas, the Titan, into fetching them for him. Capture Cerberus, the guardian of the underworld, the 3-headed hound of Hades. Heracles wrestled Cerberus with his bare hands and brought him to the surface, completing his final labor. The hero's final journey, with his labors complete, Heracles achieved immortality, proving himself the greatest hero of all time. He continued adventuring, fighting giants, battling gods, and founding cities. But Hera's hatred never faded. In the end, he was betrayed by a poisoned cloak, given to him by his jealous wife Deianira, unknowingly sealing his fate. As he lay dying, Zeus took pity on him and brought him to Mount Olympus, where he became a god, free from Hera's torment at last. Heracles' strength, courage, and perseverance made him a legend, his name forever remembered as one of the greatest heroes in all of mythology.